This is Chapter 11, Lesson 4, Mean Absolute Deviation. So you have another vocabulary word. Your vocabulary word is the mean absolute deviation, which is a set of data is the average distance between each data value and the mean. So let's look at some examples. Your code for this lesson is the Lion King. You can follow along with me on page 838. We're going to do letter A. The first thing we need to do is we need to find the mean of our numbers given. And we know how to do all that. We add them all together and divide by the number of numbers there are. So let's do that. So we're going to take 88 plus 77 plus 65 plus 70 plus 65 plus 72 plus 95 plus 80 plus 106 and plus 68. When we add all those together, we get 786. I then divide that number by how many there are, and there are 10. So that leaves me with 78.6. The next step is where the absolute comes in. I need to take my 78.6 minus all of these numbers in my mean that I used to get my mean. Now, the absolute values mean, remember, that the number must always be positive. So really, you can always subtract these and it will be the positive number. So, for instance, I would take 78.6 minus 88, which is 9.4. Remember, they all have to be positive. We'll continue to do that for all of them. So, 77 minus 78.6. And etc. all the way through. Those are the numbers I get when I continue to take 78.6 minus each of the numbers above. Remember, they must all be positive. The next step is to add all of those numbers together, all the numbers in blue. When I add all those numbers together, I get 109.2. And then the last step is I divide by the same number I divided by the mean. So since there's 10 numbers, I'm going to divide that by 10. When I divide that by 10, I get 10.92. And that's my mean absolute deviation.